Now, if you notice so far, all we've really been doing is hard coding values for these variables. So the next question that we should probably answer is how do we actually accept input from the users? How do we allow the user to basically set the value of a variable? Now, just like how we have printf, the printf function, which allows us to output values onto the console, we can have scanf. We use scanf in order to accept values from the user. And so let's say we wanted to change the value of this salary based on the user's input. Well, we wouldn't need to set a value for salary. So I'll get rid of that 100.34. And then we can go into the next line and we can say, well, we could do the scanf directly, but first we would, want to actually prompt the user to actually input a value. So you can do our printf. We say, please enter your salary. And we colon space. And so that is what will be printed out onto the console. And then we use our scanf. And scanf behaves just like printf in the sense that whenever you put a placeholder, in this case, we'll put a placeholder for a float because that is what salary is. We have to put an extra argument to correspond with that placeholder. And whereas in the case of printf, you would have put salary, like we see in this line here, right? You actually have to put the ampersand followed by salary, right? And what that really tells the computer is to check the memory address of salary, right? So where salary just means take a copy of the variable, peep in by the window to see what is there, right? You By using the ampersand, you're basically telling the computer, hey, we need to know where that value is, the actual memory address. So ampersand salary means the memory address for salary. And so if we compile this and we run it, please enter your salary. We can say 200 and press enter. See this, my salary is 200.00. The taxes are 70 because we expect, 35% of 200 is $70. And the take home salary will be 200 minus 70, which is the $130. That's how you accept input from the user.